morning, Mom. What are you doing? The birds aren't even up yet.
Oh, I couldn't sleep, Gene. I gave up trying 2 hours ago. Want some?
Yeah, might as well. Carla knows how to upset a household. That's what this is all about, isn't it?
Oh, Gene.
No, she seems to have a rhythm or knack for this or something. I mean, just as we start feeling all comfortable as a family, then wham, starts poking her nose back into Jimmy's life again. And she's using you as the mediator between the two of us, Mama.
Like playing with your feelings when you don't want to feel anything. Right, Gene? Life's always so unpredictable. I thought moving back to the old neighborhood would put the icing on the cake for Jimmy. You know, being back there where his friends live, it would give him a greater sense of belonging, confidence. Now with Carla...
She thinks of only one thing. Carla.
Son, she's got a mother's instincts.
She's a singer first, Mom. And she always will be, regardless of that little maternal act that she's always planning. You and I both know that.
Son, just because Jimmy realizes that he loves his mother doesn't mean he loves you any less.
How do you expect me to feel, Mom? She should have never come back, then things would have been better.
Oh, there's nothing we can do about that now.
I wouldn't be too sure about that, Mom.
What do you mean?
Carla doesn't know we're moving, right?
No, I don't think she does.
Well, let's keep it that way.
Are you telling me you're gonna move and not tell Carla?
Jimmy doesn't know the address, Mom. And neither you nor I are gonna tell her. Now, I've been thinking about this. Hey, what are you doing up so early, Jimmy?
I heard talking.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, well, your grandmother and I couldn't sleep, and we're all really excited about moving. Isn't that right, Mom?
We're sorry we woke you, darling, but since you're up, how about some breakfast?
No, I'm not hungry. I'm going back to bed. Hey, Dad, you're
Yeah?
really excited about moving, huh?
Of course I am, buddy. Aren't you?
You bet. Well, see you later.
I thought for sure that boy heard you.
Yeah, me too.
I almost wish he had. How on earth do you expect to keep Carla from finding out? That boy loves her.
He's not gonna know anything, Mom.
Oh, I don't like this, Gene.
You don't have to like it, Mom. Just don't say anything, okay?
You're not giving her a chance to make it up to Jimmy. That boy has a right to know his mother's love. If he ever finds out about this, he may never forgive you.
Let me worry about that! Now, Carla left 2 years ago without as much as leaving a warning, and don't tell me that I'm not justified in doing this for the good of my son. What she did 2 years ago, Mom, was purely selfishness and self-indulgent, and I'm not gonna see this family torn apart because of it.
Good morning.
Charles,
Is this any way to treat a newly liberated man?
did you sleep well?
Never better, never better. But, why so quiet? Something bothering you?
Does my being quiet disturb you?
Only when it's unjustified.
Well, I think I like a man who can read a woman's emotions so quickly.
Then you are upset about something.
Charles, I just don't like everyone parading in and out of my house asking me all these questions about Nora, mother.
Well, I think you have to expect that until your case is settled in court.
Well, yeah, to a certain extent I can understand that, but accusations are another thing entirely.
You're being accused of what?
Well, you know that detective that came by yesterday?
Certainly, yes, Brubaker.
Well, he came by yesterday afternoon.
Well, no wonder you're upset. Now, why didn't you tell me that last night?
Because I didn't want to disturb our evening. We had a lot to talk about.
Nancy, if you're bothered about something, there's no need to be a martyr about it. You know I'd like to be able to help.
Well, I didn't want to.
No. Never mind that. What did Brubaker want?
Well, he's so shrewd, you know. He tries to trick me by asking me all these questions.
Trick you?
Yeah, like he asked me, weren't there 6 wills, or, stuff like that.
But why?
Because the old buzzard wants to get me to admit that I destroyed Nora's will and I forged another one.
Well, did you?
Charles, of course not. I thought at least you would understand that.
Well, of course I understand that. Now, please, Nancy, don't cry. Here.
I'm sorry, I can't help it. And after all I did for Miriam.
Miriam?
Yeah, I comforted her. I was always there to listen to her. And she turns around and she lies to Terry and tells her that I destroyed this will and that I forged another one. And Terry's no doubt gone to the police about it.
Nancy, are you sure that Miriam did this?
Of course I'm sure, Charles.
Even after you offered to help her? Now, I don't understand that.
But don't you understand? She's jealous. She's jealous because I've taken away her daddy. And she'll do everything she can to get back at me.
Nancy, you can't really believe that Miriam would do that just to get my attention.
Charles, she's not a rational person. If someone doesn't take a firm hand on her, there's going to be a lot of trouble there.
Well, I must admit, the last time I saw her, she was anything but coherent. All right, I'll talk to her this afternoon. And listen, about these lies, now don't you worry about them. Miriam may be able to fool some people, but she certainly can't fool me. Saucer?
Oh, I forgot.
No, that's all right.
Is it too strong?
That's an understatement. However, it doesn't make any difference. I'm going out for breakfast.
Oh, good. I'll just go get dressed and it'll be just like old times.
Ma'am, I'm going to leave very shortly, and I've got a meeting afterward.
Maybe we can make it just for lunch then.
No, I have other plans.
How about dinner?
No.
Daddy, please. I'm trying to make amends with you, and you won't even seem to spend any time with me.
Miriam, it's too late for that. And you better get used to the idea of my not doing things with you. I'm moving out.
Daddy, you can't
I
do that.
can and I am. And don't act as if I were deserting you. You're a grown woman and you'll be standing on your own 2 feet. That's what you should do.
Oh, Norman.
Hey, lady. You're looking better.
What are you doing here so early?
Well, I was on my way to work, and I thought I'd drop by since I'm a little early. So, how's my girl?
I'm not your girl, Norman.
Well, it's just a simple, friendly comment. I'm worried about you, so?
So, I'm fine.
Well, this place looks a little better.
Come on, Norman, if you say one word about this place, I swear I'm gonna scream. It's bad enough trying to do it all by myself.
All right, calm down. What you need is a cleaning service, and I just happen to know just the right one for the job.
What, you mean like a company that would come in and clean it or
Yeah,
something?
sure. Century's one-day cleaning service. Well, they worked wonders on my apartment before I moved in, and they could have this place spotless in no time at all.
Why didn't you tell me about this before?
Well, because I didn't have their card before.
know it could be this easy. I will call them today.
Huh?
You know, you're very thoughtful.
She noticed.
Norman, what I mean is, thank you. I'm very grateful. What
How grateful.
do you mean by that?
Well, why don't I take you to breakfast? Dutch apple pancakes and sausages at O'Neill's, my treat.
Oh, well, that sounds divine. Okay, I think I'd like that.
Good.
Why don't you wait just a minute? I'll run upstairs. Just take me a minute. I'll change others,
Hey,
okay?
No problem. I'll get it. Yellow.
Is this Miriam's?
Yes, it is.
Who is this?
Funny, I was just getting ready to ask you the same question.
This is Nancy, Nancy Lawson. Who is this?
Well, what do you know? Nancy. Charles Carpenter's latest mistress, right?
She's been all over the country, Mom. Can you believe it?
Yes, I can believe it. Honey, where's your ribbon?
Took it off.
You took it off. It matched your outfit. Now, oh,
Mom, ribbons are such a drag.
honey, it looked pretty. You've never complained about it before. Now, hold still while I put this on.
Weren't those pancakes the
Still.
best you ever had?
Yeah, they were pretty good.
They were the best I've ever tasted.
I seem to remember a couple that I made that were pretty good.
Well, Jill used to make them for a living. I bet she makes them that good every time.
That well, honey.
Mommy, have you ever crashed?
What?
You know, crashed like this. I bet Daddy has.
Where did you hear that word?
Jill, she told me about this rock star singer whose name's Head. And he walks around with paint all over his face, just like a Halloween mask.
Well, I've never heard of him.
Well, Jill's seen him in person.
Well, that's very interesting, honey. You'll have to tell me more about what Jill told you when you get home from school, okay?
Okay.
But now Daddy's waiting for you, so hurry up. Here you go.
Bye, Mom.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Jill.
Bye. That was a lot of work, but it was worth it. She sure liked it. Yeah, she did. You two have gotten to be quite good friends, haven't you?
Yeah, she's just like a little sister, only more naive, you know?
Jill.
Hey, you know, I'm sorry about the mess in the kitchen. I guess it's because it's been a long time since I cooked for anybody. Do you know what the TV schedule is?
Jill. Jill, wait a minute. You and I are going to have a little talk right now.
So what is it? What do you want?
Come on, sit down.
Oh, no, another session, huh?
There are a few things that I want you to understand, and now is as good a time as any.
If this is going to take a long time, can we do it later?
How long it takes depends entirely on you. First of all, you cooked breakfast this morning.
Yes, so?
So, you clean up the mess.
Hey, I made breakfast for everybody.
Well, I don't care. We don't have any maids around here. No special privileges. That includes you, too.
I never said I was special, Mrs. Cummings.
Secondly, I don't want you filling Jenny's head with any more of your stories. She's only a child.
Stories? What stories? She asks me questions, I give her answers. What's wrong with that? She's only a kid.
And that's the way it's going to stay. No slang, no rock star stories.
Hey, I can't help the way I talk. You know, I've talked this way as long as I can remember.
Jill, if someone invaded your space, they'd have to live according to your rules, right? Well, you're a guest in our home, and these are our rules.
Okay, you made your point. I'll clean up the mess in the kitchen, and I'll be more careful around Jenny.
Good. Well, Jeff's coming back to pick me up and bring me over to the bookstore. I need someone to take care of Jenny when she gets back from school. Can I trust you to do that?
Sure, no sweat. I like her a lot. She's a great kid.
Well, she likes you a lot, too.
Does that scare you?
Why? Do you think it should?
Nope.
Well, neither do I. Jenny looks up to you. That's a big responsibility.
I'm sorry, Miss Mulligan, but there's just no recourse left for you. Yes, I'm serious. It's because you stand to lose everything. Of course, I still get paid. Hey, Charles, you suppose women were created for the express purpose of annoying me?
Well, could be, Harold, could be.
Yeah. Well, what are you doing here? Or need I ask?
The construction crews are still off the job. What's the holdup over at the mall?
I'm picking up a permit at the Office of Planning and Development this morning. I'd say the eager beaver should be blazing your path to financial success within about a week's time.
Well, you're improving, Harold. I'm glad to see that.
Gee, thanks.
You know, it must be kind of hectic keeping up with all your clients.
Well, when you've been in business as long as I have, you kind of get used to it.
Do you ever get used to people like Brubaker, the way he's been poking around? And you know, he started cross-examining Nancy.
Cross-examining? About what?
Oh, you know, her mother's will.
Did Nancy happen to say just exactly what kinds of questions he was asking?
Well, how many wills there were actually in existence and where the real wills are.
Wait a minute. Real wills? What do you mean about that?
Well, he asked her if there wasn't an authentic will that had been destroyed and then replaced by a forgery of some kind. You ever heard of anything quite so ridiculous?
No. No, I haven't.
Then there are no forged documents involved.
Forged? Charles, what do you take me for? Some kind of a fool? I don't think I ought to be discussing Miss Lawson's case with you anyway. I mean, if Nancy wanted you to know about it, she'd have told you. You two are pretty close now, aren't you?
Harold, we don't sit around all day discussing details. That's why I'm voicing my concern right now.
And I do appreciate it, really. Look, as long as you brought it up, why don't you tell Nancy to come on by here and we'll talk about this Brubaker character as soon as she can.
Is there anything you want me to relay to her?
No, I'll fill in on the details later.
All right, well, you have it your way.
You know, Charles, it's amazing. And that sweet young thing is find you so attractive. I mean, I was giving her the eye myself for a while there. I just don't understand it.
Really, Harold? Do you have to ask the question?
No, I just need the downstairs done, right. Oh, tomorrow, that'll just be wonderful. Okay, what time? Okay, fine. Yes, I'll be here. I'll be waiting for them. Wonderful. Excuse me? How much did you say? But just for the downstairs? Daddy!
Hello, Miriam.
Oh, what a pleasant surprise. Hi.
Well, glad to see you change the clothes.
Oh, this is nothing, really, is it? Matter of fact, I've just got to go out and get some new clothes with all the spring fashions being so chic. And is there something that you're looking for?
Well, I was just hoping that the room might be a little cleaner, but I guess that's wishful thinking.
Well, I really am working on it, as I'm sure you can tell.
Yes. Are you?
Yes. Matter of fact, it should be spotless by tomorrow. You'll have to come over soon and see how things are really picking up. Unless, of course, it's not important to you.
Of course it's important, but only as it reflects how you are. Miriam, I'm really quite concerned about you.
Oh, really, Daddy?
Yes, really.
Well, you've always taken good care of me.
And I always will, in a different way, of course. You're a grown woman now, and fully responsible for your actions.
Are you driving at something, Daddy?
I understand that you went to see Terry Davidson with accusations about Nancy concerning her mother's will. Now, I talked to Harold Webster, and he gave me no reason at all to suspect that her case before the courts will be settled on anything other than an authentic will.
Well, you know, that's really funny that you should bring that up, because I was just going to mention that to you.
Really? When?
Okay, now, Daddy, don't get upset. Don't be high-strung about this, because, it really won't help anything. I should know of all people.
Miriam, did you or did you not go to Terry Davidson with that information?
Well, Daddy, I was angry, and I guess I just didn't think about what I was doing.
then you were lying. Well, Miriam?
Harold, this isn't funny anymore.
Oh, I know that.
Well, why didn't you tell me this sort of thing could happen?
What do you think I was trying to do the other day? I was the one who warned you about playing your little game of Russian roulette with Miriam. You remember that? Well, at least you didn't tell Charles you forged the wills. I'll give you credit for that.
Well, of course I didn't tell Charles. Don't be ridiculous.
Look, there's only one way that we're going to get out of this thing with a credible case, and that is to get Miriam to change her story.
Yes, I agree with that. I got a plan.
Yeah? Got a plan?
Yeah, not right now. I'll tell you another time.
Oh, wait a minute.
No, look, I gotta go. I gotta visit a sick friend. See you later.
Jenny, I'm back. Jill, where are you? Jenny? Jenny?